Faustino Monero says the severe consequences of the unparalleled drought has not hit home for many St. Lucians. He says people continue to ignore the glaring signs of the dry spell. The Water Resource Management Agency says in spite of the declared water-related crisis, it is still business as usual for many who show scant regard for the limited resource.
Some persons still take it for granted because I will pass certain places and still see persons, washing vehicles with a hose or taps are still dripping. Some persons have not received water probably for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and they are now probably getting to see the reality of it. And when we have that type of situation where in your workplace there is no water, in schools and children have to be sent home, I think the reality will really hit home.
Monero says the island's indifference to water conservation is not an overnight phenomenon. He says prior to the drought, the illusion that water was in infinite supply led to wasteful conduct. Additionally, years of rampant pollution and unsound agricultural practices were detrimental to the natural environment and complicated the battle against the drought. Scientists at the Caribbean Environmental Health Institute agree the water difficulties in the region to some extent have been self-inflicted.
We compound the situation when we use the water and we waste it. Okay, so we like for example, businesses who have this water, they're using the water to wash and so on, potable water where they could be using rainwater to wash the floors. Or you could be using rainwater to flush the toilets. You know how many millions of gallons go of treated water that has a cost that's used to flush down the toilet or wash the floor.
The agencies responsible for safeguarding water resources intend to raise public awareness about the socio-economic impact of climate change and the importance of water conservation and environmental protection.
I think some sort of awareness is being created right now as to if this precious commodity is in short supply, that there are some severe consequences that the country as a whole can face. And if you look around, for example, to the farms, you can see the signs of the drought is intense.
Low precipitation could spell trouble for the agriculture industry with projected declines in production and crop yields because of the scarcity of water for irrigation and farming. The Caribbean Environmental Health Institute is assisting St. Lucia and other CARICOM nations by formulating crisis management measures and broad long-term plans. The drought will also top the agenda when regional heads meet in Dominica later this week. Winston Springer Jr., HTS News, Channel 4.